Lesson 127. Look beyond what you see. Sometimes reality can be deceiving, because not all situations you face is meant to harm you. You need to have the ability to look beyond the challenge you face. It takes a new level of courage to take a problem as an opportunity in life. On one hand, you have someone who is always complaining and murmuring because nothing good happens to them. And on the other hand, you have someone who is thankful because he knows that God will bring something good out of it. When we murmur, you get nothing positive for you. All you get is misery, and you build up fear in your life. And when fear gives birth, you lose control and trust in the Lord. When you trust instead of worrying, you build up your faith in God. It is not an act of weakness, but through our weakness we draw our strength to the one who holds our future. You see, we never know what happens will be good or bad for us. Even at the highs of your life, you cannot predict if the situation will always be like this. As a matter of fact, we need to be more careful when we feel we are achieving success than when we feel we are unfortunate. Because people who are fortunate are more liable to relax and stop progressing, but when someone feels unfortunate, they tend to work harder to prove to themselves that they can do it. Even the teacher himself in the book of Ecclesiastes 3:4 says, "There is a time to weep and a time to laugh, a time to mourn and a time to dance." But we ought to be more thankful in the time when we weep, because it is through that situation God's work will be revealed through us. It is a testimony that people can see how great is your God when He makes things happen for you. The disciples asked Jesus, "Who sinned, this man or his parents, that he was born blind?" And Jesus replied, "Neither him nor his parents sinned, but this happened so that the works of God might be displayed in him." John 9:2-3. There is a reason for everything and a season in everything under this earth. Nothing is just to be as it is. There is a gift in everyone and an opportunity in every situation. We just need to change our prideful behavior into humbleness. Pride says you have it all under control, but humbleness gives room to surrender your weakness to God, who is above all things. When you look beyond what you see, not only you will have a positive attitude in every situation, but you will develop faith, and that little faith you have will be able to move mountains. The only thing that we cannot really change is the people around us, and the best way to change them is to change ourselves. People are not a problem, it is sin that is a problem, and the more we deal with our own sin, the more influence we have to stand out in the world. In 2 Corinthians 4:18, the Apostle Paul say, "So we fix our eyes not on what is seen, but on what is unseen, since what is seen is temporary, but what is unseen is eternal." Ultimately, our goal is in heaven, to live with the Lord our God for life everlasting. If we keep our focus on this, we will understand our temporary troubles are just a temporary moment compared to the hope we will have after this life. Do you believe it? It doesn't matter how much outside our body we are wasting away in a period. Keep building inside your heart daily and never give up. Soon the new being you created inside will be saved in the end, and the one who satisfies your desires with good things will renew your youth like the eagles. And this is how faith works. Your ability to see the good in the bad situation and have hope that things will turn out for good. Jesus challenged the Pharisees, telling them they have eyes but do not see, ears but do not hear. Their teachings and their laws were getting in the way of their truth. They couldn't see what was right in front of them because they feared that their religion would disappear. They decided to put their own selfish gains in front of their own spiritual maturity. Today we cling to different cult and religion, which is called sin. Sin has one job: to keep you fully occupied with the lust and desires of the world, and to shield you from seeing the truth of the Word of God. God says, "This day I call heaven and earth as witnesses against you that I have set before your life and death, blessings and curses. Now choose life so that you and your children may live." Deuteronomy 30:19.